What's going on, guys? Chandler's Legacy Farm here. Today, we're going to be taking a look at, let's make sure the mic's on. Yes, it's on. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Condor Terrasaur. Okay, here we go. There it is. That's what we're looking at. It's in 1095 steel, has like a black stonewash finish. You can set this sheath up right or left-handed. It's a lot like a Mora, where you can slip this off, turn this however way you want it. I actually have it set up left-handed right now. The sheath just kind of pops on there like that. It's got a leather loop, and it does have a little push-off point right here as compared to the Mora Garberg that does not have one of those. So it's kind of nice to have that little ledge to push your thumb, you know. We'll resheath it here. We can just kind of push with your thumb right there to pull the knife out. Okay. So, if you've watched any of these Condor Terrasaur videos, everybody compares it to a Mora. Well, I'm going to reference Mora. I have a Mora that I can compare it to, but it's been done 1,000 freaking times. So, I'm going to bring you guys something a little different. Another Condor. So, this thing has got a plastic overmolded handle. It does have it is a full tang. It does stick out the back right there. I did put a little bit of paracord on it just to give me a little bit more to pull it out of the sheath, because this thing does ride very deep in the sheath. So that little bit of paracord gives me a little bit extra just to grab onto with my pinky to deploy it. This is not a brand new knife. I ended up getting this from a buddy of mine. It had a little bit of rust on the blade, so I done a little bit of work on the blade there, sharpen it up. And you may have saw a couple of shorts. It's my sharpening skills that went down on this knife was not the best. It's not the prettiest sharpening job in the world, but it's freaking sharp. I'll tell you that. It is freaking sharp. So once I got it as sharp as what it is, I was like, that's plenty sharp enough for me, and it's definitely going to do what I want to do. Definitely be a firecraft with this blade. I love this black stonewash style that Condor puts on their blades. That is what drew me to this knife the most. So it does have a sharpened spine, so it will strike fire steel, it will scratch fat wood. But what I'm wanting to get at here is large knife, small knife, you know, sets. We can go with that, all right? So, you guys may have caught my video the other day on the Terrachete, okay? So, check that out, guys. There is your matched set, all right? You can do all your big chopping. Now, this is just a machete, but you can still baton with it, you know? And Joe X made a video on this thing, and Joe X, beat the hell out of one of these, and it held up. 1075 carbon steel, 1095 carbon steel. That's what we're looking at right here, guys. All carbon steel, so you're going to have to kind of take care of the blades, make sure they're pretty wiped off pretty clean and dry before you resheath them, or you'll see rust. This one, like I said, had some rust on the edge of the blade, hence that's why I had to work on the blade anyway to get it back into shape, okay? To get the rust off more than anything. Leather loops are very similar on both of these, but you can get all your fine work done with this. You can get your large work done with this. And you've got a match set. They're both the same color green, same style belt, belt attachment. Very freaking cool. I like a large and small knife setup like this, guys. I just do. And the cool thing is this Terrachete does have that same style of blade, you know, as does the Terrasaur. So you got your Terrachete and your Terrasaur. So there you go, guys. You can see that finish right there. You might be able to kind of see that these two finishes are very, very similar, guys. And this is a Scandi ground knife. This has got actually a little Scandi ground portion right down here on this Terrachete. And I can't remember what the hell they call the grind on this. on this part, oh my Lord. Anyway, it's a machete. It's not real thick, but it's tougher than hell. These things are tough. I did put the same style of paracord on each one, so that way, excuse me, so that way they still match. So there you go. Large knife, small knife setup right there, guys. Works out great. I mean, I don't think there's anything you couldn't tackle with both of these blades. They're very awesome. They really are. There will be a Firecraft with this machete. There will be a Firecraft coming with it. I've already said that whenever I talked about this knife the other day. Will be a Firecraft coming with this one. And honestly can't wait to get into those Firecrafts with these two blades. I think it'd be pretty cool. But there's a nice matched set. Now, the other day, I couldn't find this damn thing on Amazon except for in one spot, and they wanted $80 for it. So, $80. Well, normally, anywhere else, a lot of times, you can almost always find these things for like $60, I think. I think that's what, yeah, $60 is what I gave for this. These brand new are 40, damn, about cut the sheath. These are like 46, 47 bucks, brand new. So just under $50. So you're looking at just under 60, just under 50. For 110 bucks, you can have a large knife, small knife setup that is pretty damn close to bomb proof, guys. This little knife here has been out for a few years. If you've watched any videos on it, this thing is a tank of a little knife. It really is. This thing has been abused by everyone under the sun that makes knife videos, and yeah, it's held up great. So I can't wait to get a Firecraft video in on this thing. I've saw quite a few videos on this thing. Like I said, you can look up the video from Joe X where he just beat the hell out of this thing, and he was highly impressed with this machete. So, all right, guys, that's all I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about this little knife. I wanted to talk about I mean, look at that. You have your large and your small knife, and you can get this for under 110 bucks. As long as you shop around, you may be able to get it for less. But that's what we got, guys. Condor Terrasaur and the Terrachete. That's what we got. All right, be looking for Firecrafts coming out on these soon. We could go through some specs here. This thing is nearly 9 inches long, and it has got a 4 4.25 inch blade. There you go for some specs. All right, the whole package in the sheath and all, you're looking at 9.5 inches on this guy right here. All right, I don't think I gave any specs on the Terrachete the other day, so we can go through this. This thing is definitely longer than my mat. So where the hell is my tape measure? I gotta get it. Okay, here we go. This thing's like 20 and 3/4 inch. It's a big ass machete, guys. The blade length on it is, hell, I don't know, 14.5, nearly 14.25, something like that. Your handle length is 5.5 inches, probably a little over. I mean, this thing's a beast, guys. It is a beast, and with that design, with that spear point design, it's got a lot of weight out on the end. Even though it's thin, it's got a lot of weight, lots of chopping power with this thing. The sheath kind of sucks, but it does the job. The sheath is not my favorite, but it does the job, guys. It will definitely do the job. So if you got 110 bucks to spend and you're wanting a large and small knife combo that would be completely capable of doing damn near anything you want to do, man, I'm telling you, it would be hard to beat these two. My opinion, because they're just proven. I haven't used them yet, but it's coming. Okay, I haven't. They have all the videos I've watched is what has proven it to me. So I don't expect anything but, goodness out of both of these blades whenever I do get around to my Firecraft. So anyway, guys, that's it. Chandler's Legacy Farm. You wow, talking too fast. If you like what I'm doing, like, share, subscribe as usual, and we're out of here. We will see ya.